Hi, Starseeds. This is Stephanie the Medium. I wanted to draw a card from the Starseed Oracle deck because I feel like us Starseeds are having a harder time than most. And that's because, we thrive on healing the world, and that's what our mission is, and that's what our message always is. And this time of a sort of quarantine is good for a lot of us. But it also lets our minds wander to the cosmos, and probably more than usual. At least I can say this for myself. So it's hard to focus on what our mission is and staying earthbound in heart, in mind, and in matter. So I pulled a card, and this card says, I'm sorry, defenseless, writing past wrongs, uprooting. So I'm going to read you the description from the actual deck, and then we'll talk about it. So this says, we're living in divisive times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. To say, I'm sorry, with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame. It's about unwinding the pattern that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or doing healing work on your ancestral line. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? So it's interesting that this card came up at this time when we're going through this mess of a coronavirus. However, as I've stated in the past, and how many of us starseeds tend to think, this is not by accident. This is so we all start paying attention and start paying attention to each other. Instead of saying that I am better than you, or I'm right and you're wrong, or I deserve this and you don't, we're all going through a lot of the same things at the same time. And I feel like it's to put us more on an even playing field. But at the same time, it brings up, how we as starseeds feel about all the hate in the world and the government and people trying to control our lives and all of these things. It makes us feel kind of like we're going insane. So I think it's important to be aware of what we're thinking and to share with others, and especially with those that are like-minded individuals, but also to just be aware about what's going on in this world everywhere, and see how we can help, because this is something that we do well, and this is something that we're always drawn to do. So how can we really help? So this is the question I leave you with, and I would like you to comment and answer back. How do you want to help the situation? Now, you've probably seen me advertise that I do feel that we need to go on a pilgrimage. All that is in the works. I am getting downloaded with destinations and all of that. But before that begins, or until that begins, what would you all like to do to help each other, and to feel like we're all the same? Even those people that are reptilian in nature, those people that want to hurt others, we all cry the same. We hurt the same when we lose a loved one. There are a lot of things that we have in common, more things in common than what separate us. So I feel like this is a good time to really put us on an even playing field with our neighbors and friends and enemies alike, and just really think about what brings us, or what can bring us together, because that's the point of all this. Coming together for a common cause, for a common goal, and to shift the world into a higher vibration. So that means we all have work to do. So please comment. Let me know what this brings out in you. Okay? And just as I'm staring deeper into this card, you see, I can see in the roots under the people that are mirroring each other, you see the people below them and the faces, and how they're just alike. We are all the same. Even though we have some differences, what binds us is more alike than what keeps us from each other. So, what does this strike in you? All right, guys. Take care. Be safe. Bye.